Hey everyone, today's video is about photography gear, a backpack basically. I picked up a new backpack because I have a specific need where I wanted a backpack where I can carry a decent amount of lenses, have the backpack be relatively lightweight, and have it be mainly for short hikes, short photo excursions, not longer than a day at all. So I wanted something that's kind of rugged and outdoor oriented, and also something that I can throw on and it not be too large, and I can have it in the city as well, going to stores, or if I had to do some shopping or whatever I need to do in the city for a couple of hours, with the intent to also take some photos. So I had been looking around in a lot of different areas, a lot of different brands. One of my old backpacks is a Kata bag, which I like a lot. It just happened to be too big for my needs. It's better to use as an extended trip, a photo shoot bag where I'm bringing basically all my gear and lenses. It's just too big to carry around on most hikes, and especially to lug around in the city. So, after much research, I'm trying out a new brand that I spotted on Amazon that's called Clik Elite, is basically the brand. So, the one you're looking at is the Pro Body Sport version, style number CE708BK, Pro Body Sport. Okay, so that's the brand, and the model itself is 11.5 inches by 19.5 inches long. The backpack is 2.4 pounds, and it fits a deep professional body camera and 2 to 3 lenses plus a flash. And I'll say that it depends on what lenses you have, but that's it, folks. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. This is basically, it is an outdoor backpack. You have several different compartments. It's divided into basically two sections. The bottom half is for your photo gear. It's compartmentalized. And the top half is for whatever else. So in this section here, you can put in clothes, any kind of loose items that you need to have. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Then it has several pockets all over, so let's just get to it. You have the little key flap, the logo. I maybe would have preferred that the logo not be right on the backpack with the word Clik, because that kind of spots that, or flags that it's a camera bag. I might be able to put black tape or something over that. If I'm traveling somewhere, different country, maybe a country that is not completely safe everywhere you go for foreigners, that's kind of, you don't want your bag labeled as a photography bag right away. So black tape, maybe, whatever. So you have a front webbing pocket here, which I understand is for more of like a small tripod. I don't think that wouldn't work for me, not for any of the tripods that I have. So, but you can use it for the front webbing for a lot of different things. I just put it in snacks and things like that. Okay, then behind here you have another side pocket, which is relatively small, but it's deep. And I'm putting in here my CF card, or my memory case. It's a Think Tank product. But so I put the memory in here, and I can clip it on to the nylon rope that it's all over the backpack. What else do I have in here as well? I have remote triggers in here. Okay, let's set these things aside. Okay, and that's the extent of that pocket, but you can see my hand. It kind of covers this full area in the inside. Okay, so let's look at the main compartment. And I'll say that if you go to the Amazon website or even go to the Clik Elite brand website, they have different pictures of the backpack, and this one really confused me that it didn't quite, the pictures didn't really look right for the size, meaning the picture made this one look bigger. I got the measurements and all those things from the website, and I was confident in the size that I was buying. But a couple of the pictures they have on the website, it made it look, this backpack made it look bigger than what it really was. I think they were using a different model. So anyways, this is the camera compartment. It's kind of a side opening mechanism where you can sling it across one of your shoulders, and you can get to your camera faster that way. So a little problem with this video in that I'm using the actual camera to shoot the video, so you'll have to trust me around where things go here. So the DSLR, it'll fit a professional body. I have a 5D Mark II. Body fits in just fine. You can have a lens on, it'll fit just fine, and it goes in this section here. I think if all you had in here, basically, if you had an attached 70 to 200 lens, it would fit in here tightly. Obviously, you couldn't have the lens fit on. So what I found is that the DSLR fits in here just fine. You can fit a flash on the side. I have a 580 EX over here. Okay. And what I found is that everything is just a little tight. It's just a little hard to get things in here all the time. And I have right here, let's see, it's the 24 to 105 L lens. So, and then over here I have some more kit, some neutral density filter, some cleaning cloths, and back here is a 17 to 40. You see that okay? Right here, 17 to 40 lens, L lens, and it's all a tight fit. It takes some practice to get it in there. And when you're out in the field and you're using the backpack, you're probably gonna have to set the backpack down and make sure you're in a stable spot to switch out lenses and pull things from here. You can get to the DSLR quickly. It's just you kind of have to be in a stable spot to switch your lenses. Now, so here's the unique thing about it that I'm struggling with a little bit. It's not a knock on it at all. I would have liked the ability to put my prime lenses in here just a little bit easier. So what does that mean? Well, specifically I have this 85 to 1.2 L lens, which it's an extreme lens, right? I didn't expect it to fit everything, the backpack to fit everything I needed to do. But here's the scenario. If you have the prime lens, the 85L, attached to it, it kind of widens the channel here for your camera, and it limits what you can put in the side pockets. I'm basically not going to be able to put on another lens in here very easily in this compartment. I could fit one more small one with a normal lens attached to the camera. The other thing is that the 85 here, and to just a little lesser extent, the 51.2, any of these wide body lenses, they don't fit very well in these side channels, these side pockets for lenses. And yeah, you can get them in there, but look how wide it makes it. It basically, you can't have a lens attached to the DSLR if you have kind of these wide body lenses. So that doesn't mean that you don't have a resolution to carry all the lenses you want, what I ended up doing is, if I have the 105, the 17-40, and let's say what I do is I attach the 50 1.2 to the actual DSLR body, and so I put the camera here, and the 50 goes up here just a little bit, but doesn't go all the way. It's slightly smaller and gives more room to these side pockets, and you can put in some normal lenses there. So that's the strategy. Smaller lens attached here, if you need to carry more lenses. And then what I do is I just take the 50 1.2, the 85 1.2, and I put it in a carrying case. Sony mini disc Walkman. Doesn't have to be something like this, but I like this one because it's padded. And I just put it in the top compartment. Okay, the top compartment up here, which I'll show you in a minute, and it's fine. I can carry my lenses. So that's pretty neat. So here's the channel for the camera gear. It has this open flap as well. You can fit in some CF cards right here, here. Has another pocket down in here. I'll say that this is a pretty cool idea, to put your CF cards in there. I would say that if you do that, put the CF cards in their original case that they came in. Let's see if that works. So yeah, that works. You have this little zip compartment here. You can put whatever else, maybe more cards, components to your camera, and this just zips. Velcro locks together, and it's nice padding there, and you can close it down like this. Cover for your backpack that prevents rain from getting your bag wet. It has nice hip carrier here for the overall bag. Sometimes I take these off. For this one, it's so small anyways that I recommend that you keep it on. It's nice and soft and padded, both here and up higher on the backpack where your back is. And it has a nice little loop up here for further carrying and hanging. It has nice back straps that are, again, very padded. You can certainly tighten them, loosen them, all those things. It has different webbing here on it, and it has the chest strap. Basically, you can connect it together, and basically with the hip carrier and the chest strap, you're taking a lot of the weight off the shoulders, and it just makes it more comfortable to carry on long hikes. So what else can I show you here? A little logo on the back here again. Okay, so this compartment, which may be hard to see with the black background, but it is a open compartment in which you can put in a camelback bag or equivalent bag for water storage. The manufacturer's website or the specs say that you can put up to 100 ounces. I think that's 3 liters within this. I'll say that I bought a 70-ounce camelback version, and maybe there's a trick to doing it, but I could not fit the 70-ounce version in here at all. I think maybe what it is you have to have every bit of gear out of the bag and then put the camelback in here, but I just couldn't do it. It was to the normal level of water in the camelback bag, and it wouldn't go in. You can use this compartment for other things, of course, too. This actually fits an iPad 2 as well. I can fit my iPad 2 in here with a case. Now it'll fit in, but you have to be careful that then you'd have your computer on the back of your back here, and there's not a great deal of padding and flexibility, so you'd want to be careful with that scenario. Wouldn't want to necessarily go on a long hike with your iPad right at your back here, but it will fit in there. I'll show you the top part here. Okay, so this top part has another compartment in here Got a multi-tool, a pen, Swiss Army knife, and it's fairly deep. You know, my full hand size about right here, and it's good for car keys, flashlights, quick access things, cell phones, all those different things. It has an overall handle carrying mechanism as well, if you can see that. And of course you can zip that up. You can use the handle carry. You can go into this main compartment now. So the main compartment can be used for different things, of course, maybe clothes, food, snacks, those types of things. You're not going to fit any shoes in here. What I found is that with your cameras and lenses that you bring in that main compartment doesn't have any room for lens hoods. So if you need to bring them, they're going to have to go in here. Okay, so that's a little bit of a drag, but any backpack's going to struggle with the lens hoods. They're so big. Just random accessories. I had another camera battery in here, first aid kit, and that's the depth of the, sure you can see that okay. So I'll zip this back up. There is a webbed side pocket here. Okay, and I got some nuts, and I got a bandana, and you can put it in a water bottle here as well, a little one. And that's about it, folks. The backpack so far has been very nice. And I'm going to keep testing it, using it, and not a lot of bad things to say other than just the kind of the wide body lenses are a little bit challenging, and that doesn't mean that you can't bring them, it just means that you can't bring more lenses. So very happy with it so far.